The OTR Archive presents Our Miss Brooks in The Grudge Match, May 1st, 1949. Enjoy.
Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair bring you Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden. Most teachers take a pretty active interest in their school's various athletic teams. But our Miss Brooks, who teaches English at Madison High School, could never get too enthusiastic about the baseball team.
That is, until Mr. Boynton, Madison's bashful biologist, took over the coaching job. Then I watched every game with avid interest. I even studied up on baseball terms, until by the third game on Madison's schedule, I could accurately describe every play in every chukker. And I even knew the names of the pitchers warming up in the bullpen. Last Thursday morning, I really looked forward to picking up some first-hand knowledge of the game. Walter Denton, the manager of the team, and Stretch Snodgrass, its star player, were to pick me up and drive me to school. I had asked my landlady, Mrs. Davis, to wake me promptly at 7:30.
Oh, Connie. Get up, Connie.
You want me to pinch hit? What's the matter? Oh, it's you, Mrs. Davis.
I do hope you're safe, Connie.
Oh, safe? Safe where?
From the looks of your bed sheets, you just slid into home plate. Now get up here. Walter and Stretch should be here soon.
Oh, that's right. The Rover boys are picking me up today, aren't they?
They're a grand couple of kids, Connie, and they're always together. I've never seen two people so inseparable.
Just like Mr. Boynton and myself, except that we're separable. I'd like to wear something sporty today. Let's see now, what do I have that looks real baseballish?
How about your gray dress with the wide-spreading sleeves?
No, not today. Although it does make me look a little like a bat.
How about your seersucker house dress?
No, too formal. Oh, I know. A light green gabardine suit with a smart cardigan jacket.
Perfect. I'll get it for you right away, Connie.
Well, thanks a lot, Mrs. Davis.
Where is it?
In Sherry's department store. It'll cost you $110.
There you go, teasing me again. Oh, by the way, the boys weren't together last night. I wonder why. I ran into Stretch at the movies. He was sitting with a girl.
That's why. Who was the girl?
Harriet Conklin.
Harriet Conklin? But she's Walter's girl.
Oh, then maybe that's why Stretch cornered me in the lobby and asked me not to breathe a word of it to a living soul.
What does that make me? I know, it just slipped out. But whatever you do, Mrs. Davis, don't let it slip out in front of Walter. Don't even bring up the subject of movies.
Oh, I won't, Connie. I know how awful it is when somebody comes between two people who belong together.
Me too, Mrs. Davis. I've learned that little lesson the hard way through my association with Mr. Boynton.
But who comes between you and Mr. Boynton?
Mr. Boynton. I'll get it. Hello, boys. Come in.
Hello, Miss Brooks.
Well, how are Damon and Pythias today?
Demon who?
Damon and Pythias. They were good friends, Stretch, like you and Walter.
Oh, did they go to Madison?
Well, if they did, it was before my time.
Now, Miss Brooks was just acknowledging the fact that we're pals, Stretch. You know, like Lenny and George in Of Mice and Men.
Oh, I like that.
Stretch, don't tell me you read Of Mice and Men.
No, Walter read it to me. I like the part where George tells Lenny about the rabbits. You got to read that to me again sometime, Walter.
I will, Stretch.
You know, in a lot of ways, you two are just like Lenny and George. Especially Lenny.
Gee, I don't. How could Walter get to be manager of the baseball team if that's all the smart he was?
Walter wasn't my candidate for Lenny.
Oh, hello, boys.
Hello, Mrs. Davis.
How are you this morning?
Oh, we're fine, Mrs. Davis.
Sounds like the world's smallest choir.
I think it's wonderful the way you two boys stick together, sharing all your experiences. Why, you even share...
It's getting late, Mrs. Davis. We've got to run along now.
Yeah, run along now.
I almost let the cat out, didn't I?
What cat?
Our cat, Minerva. She almost slipped out between Mrs. Davis and the kitchen door.
Yeah, the kitchen door.
That's right, Walter. I'm getting so absent-minded lately. Can't even remember what I did one day ago. Of course, I remember going to the movies last night. That's where I saw... Oops.
You saw what?
Oops, it's an Eskimo movie. Starring Ingrid Eek. Come on, boys, we'll be late for school. Be careful, Stretch. You just missed that other car by inches.
What other car?
Oh. Walter, maybe you ought to drive.
Oh, don't be nervous, Miss Brooks. Stretch is a natural-born athlete. He's going to make a swell driver.
He's going to make a swell driver. Stretch, how long have you been driving an automobile?
There's absolutely nothing to worry about, Miss Brooks. I've been driving for days.
For days? How many days?
8. Well, 9 if you want to count the day I learned how.
I have a cinch to get it down pat, Miss Brooks. He remembers everything I taught him, don't you, Stretch?
I sure do, Walter. First, I gently depress the clutch pedal. Then I gently shift into first. Then I gently let the clutch up.
And then you gently pluck the pedestrians off the bumper. And Stretch, if you're going to pass another vehicle, please pass him on the... Oh!
You're just teasing me, Miss Brooks. We were miles away from that Bantam Roadster.
Bantam Roadster? That was a moving van. You look in the rearview mirror, you'll see the driver kneeling on the floor of the cab with his hands clasped.
Better cut down your speed a little, Stretch.
Sure, pal.
Attaboy. You know, Miss Brooks, Stretch and I have been pals ever since the day we met in your third-term English class.
I remember. That was 2 years ago, and we've all been together ever since. But it's nice that you're such good pals.
We sure are, Miss Brooks. There isn't anything that could make me feel any differently toward old Stretch here.
I hope not, Walter.
There's just one thing I gotta straighten him out about, Miss Brooks. That's girls. I gotta take old Stretch in hand.
You better use 2 hands.
Yeah, he's altogether too shy and retiring when it comes to the fair sex.
Oh, I am not.
You're too.
Oh, I am not.
You're too.
I'm laying 8 to 5 myself. Not to change the subject, too obviously, but what are we doing on this street? Is this a shortcut to school?
Oh, no, Miss Brooks. I told him to go this way. We're gonna pick up my girl. You know, Harriet Conklin. Take it easy now, Stretch. Harriet lives right down this block here.
Yeah, I know.
What's that?
He said, whoa to that horse. He almost ran away.
What horse?
Yeah, what horse?
How do you like that? He did run away. Well, here's the Conklin homestead, and there's Harriet right at the curb. We can pick her up and keep right on going to school. Please, Stretch. I didn't mean for you to pick her up on the fender.
Hello, Miss Brooks. Hi, Walter.
Good morning, Harriet. Welcome aboard.
I'll hold the door for you, Harriet. Get in back with me.
Thanks, Walter. Hello, Stretch.
Hi. Well, let's go.
Notice how much wider the back seat is, Harriet?
Why, yes, it does seem roomy for a convertible. How did you get that effect?
The right side fell off yesterday. I got it in my garage, though.
That's what I like about a convertible. In wet weather, you can always put the sides on.
How's the driving coming along, Stretch?
Fine.
You're not very talkative today, are you?
He's concentrating, Harriet. Keep it up, Stretch, old boy, old boy. Oh, say, Harriet, about last night. I'm sorry I couldn't take you to the movies, but I had to work on the baseball schedule.
Oh, I wouldn't want you to overlook the schedule, Walter. Don't worry about me. I had a thoroughly wonderful evening.
Oh, did you go to the movies anyway?
Of course.
Oh, with who?
With whom, Walter? You see, after the word with, which is a preposition.
Brooks. With whom did you go with, Harriet?
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Boy, I'm sure glad baseball season is here. Boy, I sure like baseball, boy. Don't you, Miss Brooks?
And how, boy? I sure like baseball, boy. Don't you, Harriet, old boy?
Personally, I think there's nothing like a real romantic movie, provided, of course, you're seeing it with the right party.
Me too. But like I just asked you, who are you with?
Whom? And I think I can answer that question, Walter. Mr. Boynton and I saw the same movie that Harriet saw.
Oh, what did y'all see?
Oh, it was the ideal picture for Mr. Boynton and myself. John Garfield and Jennifer Jones in We Were Strangers.
Well, Miss Brooks, I didn't see you there. Did you, Stretch?
Stretch? Well, how could he have seen anybody at the movies? He had to help his dad at the pet shop. At least, that's what he told me he had to do last night.
Sure, Walter. That's what I did have to do at the time when you asked me.
Well, here's the school. Good old Madison. Put the brake on, Stretch.
Where's the school, Miss Brooks?
Just one block back, Stretch. You'll have to sharpen your reflexes a little. Don't bother backing up. The walk will do us good.
Okay. If you'll all get out here, I'll find a place to park.
Oh, you wait a minute. I want to get something settled. Did you go to the movies last night, Stretch?
Sure, pal. My dad decided to close early, and I got 50 cents for helping out. So I just up and went.
And I guess you just up and ran into Harriet, huh?
Well, we did sit together, Walter.
My girl. My best girl and my best pal. Seeing movies behind my back.
How long have you been showing movies on your back? Oh, really, Walter? You're taking this much too seriously.
Please, Miss Brooks. I'll handle this in my own way. Stretch, you've made a fool out of me.
How could I, Walter?
Good question.
There's only one way to settle this thing. Meet me behind the handball court after school.
But, Walter, you can't mean you want to fight.
I must get satisfaction.
Satisfaction? You'll get fractured. Now, let's discuss this thing calmly.
There's nothing more to discuss. I'll see you after school, you false friend.
Walter, wait, I'm going with you. I want to talk to you.
Go ahead, Harriet. Tell them that we just...
See you later, Stretch. Goodbye, Miss Brooks.
Goodbye, Harriet.
Oh, this is awful. What'll I do, Miss Brooks? I just bumped into Harriet accidentally, and she insisted that we sit together. I can't fight Walter. I'm almost a foot taller than him. And besides, I ain't mad.
Well, just relax, Stretch. I think there's a way out of this impending duel. You see, inasmuch as he challenged you, you've got the choice of weapons.
I have?
Certainly. And I think I know a way you two can battle without anyone getting hurt a bit.
How's that, Miss Brooks?
You'll fight a battle of wits.
Starring Eve Arden will continue in just a moment, but first, here is Vern Smith.
Here's wonderful news, ladies. Wonderful, wonderful news. Now there's something thrillingly new in Palmolive Soap's famous beauty lather. Yes, something thrillingly new. Palmolive's famous beauty lather now brings you new fragrance, new charm, new allure.
Millions of women will prefer Beauty Lather Palmolive over all other leading toilet soaps the minute they try it. For Palmolive Soap's famous Beauty Lather now has a new, clean, flower-fresh fragrance for new allure, new charm.
So, ladies, forget all other beauty care and use Palmolive Soap the way doctors advised for a lovelier complexion. Just stop improper cleansing and instead wash your face with Palmolive Soap 3 times a day, massaging Palmolive's wonderful beauty lather onto your skin for 60 seconds each time to get its full beautifying effect. And then rinse. That's all. All types of skin, young, older, oily, respond to it quickly. Don't wait another day to try Palmolive's Beauty Lather. You'll be thrilled by its new fragrance, new charm, new allure. Thrilled again by the fresher, brighter complexion doctors prove may soon be yours.
For new loveliness all over, use big bath-size Palmolive in tub or shower.
By lunchtime, the news of the impending grudge match between Walter and Stretch had spread throughout the school. Interest was at fever pitch. In fact, you'd think that Joe Lewis had just announced that he was going to fight again. Still determined to stop this one-sided brawl between 6'5" Stretch and 5'6" Walter, I went right to the source of the trouble and had a heart-to-heart with Harriet Conklin. It's up to you to prevent this fight, Harriet. You've got to tell Walter that your meeting with Stretch was accidental.
But it isn't just last night, Miss Brooks. Walter knows that for weeks now, Stretch hasn't been able to keep his eyes off me.
How does Walter know that?
I reminded him. Besides, they won't really hurt each other, Miss Brooks. And it'll do Walter a lot of good to fight. Win or lose, it'll make a bigger man out of him.
I agree, Harriet, but only until the swelling goes down.
Golly, Miss Brooks, think of the romance of it. 2 knights of old jousting for their lady fair. I'll bet you'd like it if Mr. Boynton was fighting for your favor.
Mr. Boynton?
Well, yes. Can't you just picture Mr. Boynton in a suit of armor? Can't you just see him riding forth to do battle?
Yes, I can, Harriet. Mounted on a big, fiery frog. No, I don't think think Mr. Boynton would. Or would he?
But don't you see, Miss Brooks? I've got to make myself more desirable to Walter because of Daddy's feelings toward him.
What are Daddy's feelings toward him?
Loathing, mostly. You should have heard how Daddy described Walter the other day when he drove me home from school. Right to his face, he called him a teenage waste of time on wheels.
Well, I didn't know your father had it in him. But I've got to stop this fight whether you like it or not, Harriet. And your mentioning Mr. Boynton has given me a good idea. In fact, it's given me a couple of good ideas, but that one will have to wait.
Come in. Well, it's Miss Brooks.
Hello, Mr. Boynton. I missed you in the cafeteria today.
Oh, I didn't go to the cafeteria today, Miss Brooks.
Oh, I guess that's why I missed you in the cafeteria today.
I brought some sandwiches with me from home so I could have lunch with McDougal here. You remember Mac, my pet frog?
Of course. Hi, Mac. Sounds like he enjoyed his sandwich. Mr. Boynton, the reason I came into the laboratory was to... Say, what's that scent in here?
Oh, that's a new deodorant, Miss Brooks. It's called Sweet Air. Pretty fancy, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Makes the white mice smell like mink. But as I started to say, Mr. Boynton, I stopped in here to ask you to do something for me.
Anything, Miss Brooks?
Well, Did you say anything, Mr. Boynton?
Yes, I did.
Then, Mr. Boynton... Now, cut it out, Connie, one thing at a time. Mr. Boynton, I came here to ask you to stop a fight.
A fight? Oh, you mean between Stretch Snodgrass and Walter Denton?
You know about it?
Oh, the whole school knows about it. But I'm afraid it's too late to stop it, Miss Brooks. In fact, I've arranged to get the boxing gloves and have a temporary ring built in the gym during the next period.
A ring? Why, then you're actually promoting this ridiculous...
Well, now, take it easy, Miss Brooks. It's better than having them fight in the street with their fists. This way, they'll get it all out of their systems and be better friends afterwards.
But they're the best of friends now. Up to this morning, anyway. Why, Stretch worships Walter Denton.
Well, a few rounds of boxing won't change that. In fact, after the fight, Stretch will be closer to Walter than ever before.
Only if he acts as a pallbearer. Stretch is almost a foot taller than Walter, Mr. Boynton.
Oh, that's nothing. It just means that Walter will have to get in close under his opponent's guard. Well, I remember when I was in grade school, a great big fella picked a fight with me. He must have been 8 inches taller than I was. But I remembered what I'd learned in gym about the smaller fella getting in close. Well, the fight didn't take very long. One punch and it was all over.
Really, Mr. Boynton?
Yes, I didn't get in close enough. But I had lots of fights after that.
You did? Tell me, Mr. Boynton, in these boyhood fights of yours, were there any girls involved?
Gosh, no, Miss Brooks. I wouldn't hit a girl.
Well, bravo for you. Well, what I mean is, take now, for instance. If you walked into a movie some night and saw me with another man, what would you say to him?
Do I know the man?
Certainly not.
Well, I wouldn't say anything to him. I don't believe in talking to strangers. Of course, if you introduced me to him,
It just happens that this man picked me up in front of the movies.
Oh, that isn't very nice. The least he could have done was pick you up at home.
Let me paint another picture for you, Sir Galahad. You and I have a dinner date. As we're going through the door of the restaurant, a tall, dark man with a big black mustache purposely jostles me. What do you do, Mr. Boynton?
Are we going into the restaurant or coming out of the restaurant?
I've got one more picture to paint, and then I'm going to throw away my easel. You and I are seated in a parked car on Lakeview Drive. All of a sudden, a man's face appears on your side of the car.
I know. He's a cop. He's holding a flashlight on us, and he says, "What are you two doing in there?" And then I say, "Nothing, officer." And he says, "Then you get out and hold the flashlight."
You've defended me with your last drop of blood, Ronald. Let's leave this tropical paradise and return to Liverpool. I'm sure Papa will give you your old job back.
My old job?
Yes, measuring orange rind in his marmalade factory. There's a hot one you can kick around for a while. Now, I'm going down to Mr. Conklin's office. He'll put a stop to this fighting nonsense.
Oh, but Miss Brooks...
Goodbye, Mr. Boynton. Then you get out and hold the flashlight. Oh, fine. He just got it. Mr. Conklin, how do you feel about prize fighting?
Well, I'm a little out of condition, but you mean in general?
I mean here at Madison. I think you should know that there's a so-called grudge match going to be fought this afternoon between two of our students.
A grudge match? Where?
In the gym. They're even building a temporary ring for it.
I forbid it. Personal combat is no longer the civilized way to settle personal differences.
Oh, good for you, Mr. Conklin. I was hoping you'd react that way, especially since the fight is over your own daughter, Harriet.
Harriet? What has she got to do with this?
Well, you see, Harriet was at a movie last night with Stretch Snodgrass.
Stretch Snodgrass? Madison star athlete? Is he sweet on Harriet?
Only from a distance, Mr. Conklin. But she's been going around with Walter Denton steadily, and when he found out...
Walter Denton? Why, he's nothing but a
teenage waste of time on wheels.
Brilliantly put, Miss Brooks. Although a little reminiscent.
But about this fight, Mr. Conklin. Stretch is so much taller than Walter, he has every advantage.
Yes, he has, hasn't he? What time is this fight going to be held, Miss Brooks?
But, Mr. Conklin, aren't you going to stop it?
Stop it? I'm going to referee it. Attention, please. Quiet, please. Miss Brooks, if you'll just ring the bell for me, please.
Yes, Mr. Conklin.
Now, as you all know, this is a grudge fight between two members of our undergraduate body. On my left, wearing purple trunks and weighing 128, I give you Madison's outstanding athlete, a four-letter man of whom any school should justly be proud, Stretch Snodgrass. And on my right, wearing black trunks and a catcher's mask, I give... Take that mask off, Denton. I give you Walter Denton. I will referee the bout while counting for the knockdowns. We will have our Miss Brooks. Now, inasmuch as many of you couldn't get close enough to this temporary ring to see the contest, Miss Brooks will also officiate at the PA system to bring you a blow-by-blow account of the proceedings. Are you all ready, Miss Brooks?
1, 2, 3. Woof, woof. Testing. Woof.
Then if you boys will join me in the center of the ring, I'll give you your final instructions.
As the fighters go to the center of the ring, just a word of reminder. Boys, if, like Walter Denton, you're about to get your head knocked off, why not put an Adam Pat on it first? And now let's listen to the referee's instructions.
Mark the Queensbury rules. I am here for one reason and one reason only, to see that fair play is strictly observed. You will at all times be honestly and impartially judged. Now then, Stretch.
Yes, Mr. Conklin?
I want you to be sure and go to a neutral corner every time Denton is on the floor. And you, Denton?
Yes, sir?
Where do you want your body? Oh, well, I have... Now then, you two, I want a good, clean fight, and may the better man win. And win quickly, Stretch. Go to your corners. Come out fighting.
There goes the bell, folks. Oh, Walter's down. Fell over his shoelace. Now it's tied, and the two men meet in the center of the ring. They're cautious at first. Walter is dancing lightly around, left arm extended. Stretch is dancing around. Now they're dancing around together. Mr. Conklin breaks them, and once more they circle around carefully. Now, here it is, the first exchange.
Well, come on, Stretch. Why don't you throw a punch?
Oh, I don't want to hit you first, Walter. You hit me first.
No. You hit me first.
No, you hit me first.
They're going at it hammer and tong. Mostly tong.
Come on, fight.
I ain't mad at you, Walter.
Come on, man, mix it up, mix it up. This crowd came here to see a fight.
Oh, gosh, Miss Brooks. It looks like they're really going to start hitting each other.
Not while I'm at the bell. And there's the end of round one. Walter Denton is in the corner right above us. How do you feel, Walter?
He didn't lay a glove on me.
I know. Let's see how Stretch is doing over in his corner. His seconds are just giving him a good gargle. He can use it. He was pretty eloquent in that last round. Now he's on his feet, and Mr. Conklin is motioning for the second round to begin. There they go again, both men still pretty fresh and ready for each other's best dialogue.
Now, listen, you two. You've got to do some fighting this round.
Yes, sir. Come on, Walter. Take a poke at me.
No, Stretch. You take a poke at me.
I can't. Not while I'm looking at you.
Me. Well, we'll just close our eyes and swing, and then the crowd will think we're really fighting. Come on.
You'll be all right in a minute, Walter. And you mustn't feel badly about it. This is the way the crowd wanted it to end. You heard them cheering, didn't you?
But I don't care about the crowd, Miss Brooks. I just care about my pal, Stretch.
He's perfectly all right. Stretch. Come on, Stretch. Tell Walter you're all right.
Yeah, sure. I'm okay, Walter. Let's shake hands.
You bet, pal.
And now that you and the students have had complete satisfaction, there's one thing I'd like you to do for me.
Sure, Miss Brooks. What is it?
Well, while he's still out, you two had better carry Mr. Conklin down to his office.
Our Miss Brooks returns in just a moment, but first...
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl.
Tonight, show him how much lovelier your hair can look after a Luster Cream shampoo. Only Luster Cream brings you Kay Dumas' magic formula blend of secret ingredients plus gentle lanolin. Gives loveliness lather even in hardest water. Glamorizes your hair as you wash it. Luster Cream, not a soap, not a liquid, but a dainty cream shampoo. Leaves hair fragrantly clean, free of loose dandruff, glistening with sheen. Soft, manageable. Gives new beauty to all hairdos or permanents. 4-ounce jar, $1. Smaller sizes, either tubes or jars. Tonight, try Luster Cream shampoo and be a
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl. You owe your crowning glory to a luster cream shampoo.
And now, once again, here is our Miss Brooks.
Well, we took Mr. Conklin back to his office, and it didn't take long for him to come to.
Where am I? What happened?
It was an accident, Mr. Conklin.
Denton, you struck me.
But he didn't mean it, Mr. Conklin.
Didn't mean it. I saw him winding up.
But it was an accident, Mr. Conklin. All Walter did was close his eyes like this, then pull his arm back like this, and then swing like this.
Well, Madison isn't the only high school you boys can attend.
Next week, tune into another Our Miss Brooks show brought to you by Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair. Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, is produced by Larry Burns, written and directed by Al Lewis, with music by Wilbur Hatch.
Men, here is actual, factual proof of more comfortable, actually smoother shaves by using Palmolive Lather Shaving Cream. 1,251 men tried the Palmolive Lather way to shave described on the tube. And no matter how they had shaved before, 3 out of 4 got more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Try Palmolive Lather Shaving Cream. See if you don't get more comfortable, actually smoother shaves the Palmolive Lather Shaving Cream way.
For mystery liberally sprinkled with laughs, listen to Mr. and Mrs. North, the exciting, fun-packed adventures of an amateur detective and his beautiful wife. Tune in Tuesday evenings over most of these same stations. And be with us again next week at this same time for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks. Bob Lamont speaking. Stay tuned now for Life with Luigi, which follows over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair bring you Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden.
To most people, a warm May day suggests a drive in the country or a leisurely picnic. But to our Miss Brooks, who teaches English at Madison High School, it has a far different significance.
Yes, indeed. To me, a warm May day means just one thing. Mr. Conklin, our beloved principal, is putting the heat on. Some people feel that Mr. Conklin makes his teachers miserable because of his thoughtlessness. I don't agree. You can't make so many so miserable so often without giving it plenty of thought. Well, but perhaps I'm being too harsh in my judgment. A principal's life can't be all a bed of roses either. There must be many nights which he spends tossing and turning in his bed until the wee small hours, hoping, planning, thinking, saying to himself, "What can I do to them this week?" Well, during a free period last Friday morning, his nocturnal efforts seemed to have borne fruit. He started an impromptu quiz without prizes.
Miss Brooks.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, Mr. Conklin?
Conjugate the verb strive, please.
Strive, strove, striven.
Now, thrive.
Thrive, throve, thriven. Oh, no. Really, Mr. Conklin, these sudden little tests are quite disconcerting. I don't...
Silence, Miss Brooks. We're not finished.
Yes, sir. More verbs?
5.
Five, fiven. Now, wait a minute, Mr. Conklin. 5 isn't a verb.
Thank you, Miss Brooks. I knew my visit to your room would produce some valuable bit of information. Now, my main reason for dropping in, however, was to ask you to do me a favor, Miss Brooks. As you know, Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yes, I know, Mr. Conklin. Thanks to a special savings plan I started in February, I was able to send my mother a card this morning. But what did you want me to do for you?
I'd like you to take this package home with you and keep it until Sunday morning. It's a little Mother's Day remembrance for Mrs. Conklin, and I don't want her to stumble upon it before time. Wonderful woman, Mrs. Conklin, and she's trained our daughter Harriet to be a duplicate of herself.
Really?
Yes. Yes, between them, they're the 2 biggest snoopers in the county.
That makes it unanimous. I'll be happy to keep the package for you.
Thank you, Miss Brooks. I hope my daughter Harriet remembers Mother's Day. Lately, she's had her mind on nothing but that moronic manager of the baseball team, Walter Denton.
Walter isn't so bad, Mr. Conklin. Of course, he's not a brilliant student.
Brilliant? Walter Denton is Madison's gift to subnormality. The thing that annoys me most is the way he bounces. He never goes anywhere. He always bounces there.
Hiya, Miss Brooks. I just thought I'd bounce in for a minute.
Well, if it isn't the human handball.
Oh, hello, Mr. Conklin. If I'm interrupting anything, I'll just bounce along.
No, Walter. Mr. Conklin was about to dribble back to his office. That is, you were finished with me, weren't you, Mr. Conklin?
Quite. Good morning, Miss Brooks.
Goodbye, Mr. Conklin.
Hasta la vista, Mr. Conklin. I learned that in Spanish. It means see you later.
Oh. Well, no se lo veo a usted primero.
What does that mean, Miss Brooks?
That means not if I see you first. Now, what can I do for you, Walter?
Well, I need some advice, Miss Brooks. And as is my wont when I want advice, I've hied myself to my favorite English teacher. And for that matter, my favorite any kind of teacher.
Are you sure it's only advice you want?
Oh, sure, Miss Brooks. It's about a Mother's Day gift, but a very special type of mother, Miss Brooks. That is, well, I know it's impossible right now, but just for supposition's sake, suppose you woke up one day and found yourself a mother.
I have a mother. Of course, she's miles away.
No, Miss Brooks, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, if you awoke to find that you were a mother, now what would your first question be?
What did it weigh, Doc?
Are you sure, Miss Brooks? Are you quite certain you wouldn't say, how is my husband?
Not me. I might say, who is my husband?
I'm serious, Miss Brooks. My dad told me that was my mother's first concern after she knew that I was all right. You know, she thinks of us constantly and never of herself. But me, what do I do in return? I don't get out of bed when she wakes me. I leave my clothes all over the house. Sunday's Mother's Day, Miss Brooks, and I've got to make it up to her.
Well, that's pretty short notice, Walter, but I have a suggestion for you.
You have?
Yes. Sunday morning, wait till your mother starts to make breakfast. When you're sure she's in the kitchen, close the door quietly behind her.
Then?
Then gather up all the clothes that you've scattered around the house.
Then?
Then put them in a big suitcase.
Then?
Then run away from home. I'm just teasing you, Walter. There's only one way you can make your mother happy, and that's by turning over a new leaf.
Well, I'll try, Miss Brooks, but meanwhile, that's just supposing again. What kind of a present would you like if you were a mother?
Oh, I wouldn't care much about presents, Walter. I'd just be happy if I had all my beloved children around me.
Gee. Oh, of course, My mother only has this one beloved child. Me. But it is a lovely sentiment. However, I'd still like to figure out a little gift of some sort. Now, what would make a young mother like yourself happy?
A young father like Mr. Boynton. Which reminds me, Walter, it's time for me to get down to his laboratory and pick him up for lunch.
Oh, did he invite you for lunch today?
Of course he did. About 10 minutes from now.
Now tell me, Walter, were you able to find out what kind of a gift she'd like?
I couldn't find out a thing, Harriet.
But we've got to get her something. What's the good of naming Miss Brooks our mother away from mother if we can't surprise her with something she wants?
Gee, I'm sorry, Harriet, but all she'd say was that she'd be happy with all her beloved children around her. She was kidding, of course. I hope.
Kidding? She wasn't kidding. She meant us.
Oh.
Now, let's see. We'll organize a committee to pick out a gift and give it to Miss Brooks.
Great, Harriet. Then tonight will officially become Mother Away from Mother's Day night.
Well, now that we're finished with lunch, Miss Brooks, I've got a surprise for you.
Surprise? What is it, Mr. Boynton?
Guess.
You're picking up both checks.
No.
I'm picking up both checks.
No.
Then I give up.
Miss Brooks, I want you to meet my folks.
Why, Mr. Boynton, you've only known me for 5 years. This is so sudden.
I just found out they were coming to town myself. You see, they usually spend Mother's Day with my married brother, but Mom decided that this year it's my turn.
To do what? Oh, your turn to spend Mother's Day.
That's right. You'll love my mother, Miss Brooks. She used to be a school teacher, too, you know. As a matter of fact, she worked herself up until she was a principal.
You got to get pretty worked up to be a principal. Oh, I'm sure we'll get along splendidly.
And you'll be crazy about my dad. Oh, what a sense of humor he's got. He's the one who told me the joke about the quizmaster who called out, "I've got a lady, doctor," but before he could ask her any questions, she stuck a thermometer in his mouth and took his pulse. Isn't that a scream?
Your father sounds like more fun than a barrel of nothing. May I ask you a rather personal question about your folks?
Oh, certainly, Miss Brooks. What is it?
How long did they go around together before they were married?
9 years.
I see. Folks believed in long engagements in those days, I guess, huh?
Oh, they weren't engaged until 6 weeks before the wedding.
6 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Once Dad makes up his mind about something, he's greased lightning.
He could have used a little greasing the first 8 years. I'll certainly be looking forward to seeing them, Mr. Boynton. When are they arriving in town?
Oh, this afternoon, Miss Brooks. I'll have to check them into a hotel for the weekend. I've just got a small bachelor apartment.
Yes, I know. You've told me about it. Maybe your folks would like to drop over to my place tonight. I'm sure my landlady, Mrs. Davis, wouldn't mind my dusting the living room a little.
Oh, that's just fine with me, Miss Brooks. That'll give my folks a chance to rest up from their trip and have some dinner before they meet the girl about whom they've heard so much.
Why, Mr. Boynton, you mean you actually wrote to your folks about me?
And how, Miss Brooks? I've written them many times about how gay and youthful and exuberant you are.
I am? You have?
Darn right. I remember in one of my most recent letters to them, I said you were more like a pupil than a teacher. In fact, I think that was a letter in which I described you as a great, big, overgrown kid.
Maybe I better take something.
You should have seen the answer I got from Dad. He said, "Whatever you do, son, don't rob the cradle."
Leave it to Dad.
Oh, he was jesting, of course. He loves youngsters.
Mr. Boynton, you've given me an idea.
Well, what kind of an idea, Miss Brooks?
If your father turns me down when I ask him for your hand, maybe he'll adopt me.
Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, will continue in just a moment. But first, here is Vern Smith. Here's wonderful news, ladies. Wonderful, wonderful news. Now there's something thrillingly new in Palmolive Soap's famous beauty lather. Yes, something thrillingly new.
Palmolive's famous beauty lather now brings you new fragrance, new charm, new allure.
Millions of women will prefer Beauty Lather Palmolive over all other leading toilet soaps the minute they try it. For Palmolive soap's famous Beauty Lather now has a new, clean, flower-fresh fragrance for new allure, new charm.
So, ladies, forget all other beauty care and use Palmolive soap the way doctors advised for a lovelier complexion. Just stop improper cleansing and instead wash your face with Palmolive soap 3 times a day, massaging Palmolive's wonderful beauty lather onto your skin for 60 seconds each time to get its full beautifying effect. Then rinse. That's all. All types of skin, young, older, oily, respond to it quickly. Don't wait another day to try Palmolive's beauty lather. You'll be thrilled by its new fragrance, new charm, new allure. Thrilled again by the fresher, brighter complexion doctors prove may soon be yours.
For new loveliness all over, use big bath-size Palmolive in tub or shower.
Well, I hurried home right after school and put Mr. Conklin's gift to his wife on my dresser. Then I started to make myself and the house as presentable as possible before Mr. Boynton's parents came over that evening. First of all, I shampooed my hair and set it in pin curls. Then I put on an old, oversized house dress, which I'd borrowed from Mrs. Davis. This intriguing combination achieved the happy effect of making me look like a pat rat drowning in a Quonset hut. Then I went into the living room to get things in order. When I got there, Mrs. Davis had just finished vacuuming.
Oh, Connie, will you pull the plug out for me? My back's been bothering me lately.
Oh, certainly, Mrs. Davis. There. Hey, this vacuum cleaner's pretty old, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. But it's held up remarkably well. I bought it in 1932.
1932?
Yes. This Hoover came in when the other one went out.
Well, just so the place looks nice and neat for tonight. You know, I've never met Mr. Boynton's parents before.
I know you haven't, Connie. And first impressions are so important.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I sent our sofa and all the chairs out to be recovered.
What?
Every chair in the house is at the upholsterer's, Connie. But don't worry. Stretch Snodgrass took them down for me, and he promised to bring them back by 6 o'clock.
Stretch Snodgrass? Look, Mrs. Davis, Stretch may be a fine athlete, but when it comes to mentality, he's strictly a third strike. Why, he's liable to forget where he took the chairs.
Oh, I don't think so, Connie. You know how absent-minded I am, and even I couldn't forget the name of this upholsterer.
Why not?
Because he has a very odd name.
What is it?
What is what?
The name.
Whose name?
The upholsterer.
Upholsterer?
Yes. Look, Mrs. Davis, the sofa and all our chairs are being recovered today.
Well, they can certainly use it. Where did you send them, Connie?
Fellow with a very odd name. I never can remember it.
I'm sure it'll come back to you later. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get out and back and look for our cat.
Minerva? Is she missing again?
Mm-hmm. She had a date this morning.
A date?
Yes, I heard her making it last night. But she should be back by now. She knows how I worry about her. Well, you let me know if she comes in the front way, Connie, and I'll take a look back here.
All right, Mrs. Davis. That's funny. Minerva never bothered to ring before.
How do you do, my dear?
How do you do?
I'm Philip's mother.
Philip?
Yes, Philip Boynton. I'm Mrs. Boynton.
But that's impossible. You won't be here till tonight. Oh, well, I mean, come in, Mrs. Boynton.
You don't have to tell me who you are, my dear. Philip has written so much about you.
He has?
Yes, he says Miss Brooks wouldn't know what to do without you, Mrs. Davis.
Mrs. Davis? Mrs. Davis?
Yes, Connie.
That's Mrs. Davis, Mrs. Boynton. I'm Miss Brooks, such as I am. We've got company, Mrs. Davis.
Oh, she came in the front way, did she?
Yeah, she's right here in the living room.
Well, you tell her she's a wicked cat and put her under the piano.
Yes, Mrs. Davis. You're a wicked cat and get under the... Oh, no. Oh, Oh, you'll have to forgive me, Mrs. Boynton. I didn't expect you until after dinner.
Oh, well, that's perfectly all right, Miss Brooks. As a matter of fact, I owe you an apology for not recognizing you. But it was rather dim in here.
Not dim enough. But where's Mr. Boynton? Or should I say, where are Mr. Boynton? Or Mrs. Boynton? Where's everybody?
Well, they had a little trouble parking the car, and I wanted to meet you myself first anyway. Philip's written so much about you. You must see an awful lot of each other.
Well, we do teach at the same school. I understand you were a teacher at one time, Mrs. Boynton.
Yes, indeed, for many years.
Oh, it's remarkable. You still look so well fed. Youthful.
May we come in?
Oh, it's the boys. Hello, Philip, my dear.
Hello, Mom. Well, I see you two have met.
Yes, indeed. We're old friends by now.
Well, here she is, Dad.
Is Slippy 5, my dear?
5 what? Oh, fingers. How do you do, Mr. Boynton?
Well, I do pretty well for an old codger.
Old codger?
Caught you that time, didn't I?
I told you, what a sense of humor.
He's hot stuff, all right.
Phil's written us all about you, my dear. I hear you're just like a mother to Miss Brooks, Mrs. Davis.
This house dress has got to go.
This isn't Mrs. Davis, Harvey.
It isn't?
Oh, of course not, Dad. This is Miss Brooks. Why are we all standing out here in the hall?
Yes, let's all go in and stand in the living room. Follow me, please. Well, here we are. Now then, Mrs. Boynton, if you'll just come over to this lamp, that's a very comfortable place to stand. Mr. Boynton, you stand over there by the piano.
I don't understand, Miss Brooks. Where are all the chairs?
They're out being recovered. I didn't expect you for hours yet, Mr. Boynton. This is a terrible thing to do to anybody.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Brooks, but it couldn't be helped. You see, there was a convention in town, and I couldn't get the folks' accommodations anywhere. You know how big my room is, and, well, I wondered if you and Mrs. Davis could put the folks up for the weekend.
Why, Philip, I'm surprised at you. You know better than to whisper in front of others.
No, I'm sorry, Mother. I was just explaining our predicament to Miss Brooks. She was saying how delighted she'd be to have you stay for a couple of days.
Well, now that's what I call whopping hospitality.
It's a whopper, all right.
I wish you'd give me a hand with the garbage, Connie. I just can't... Oh, I beg your pardon.
This is Mr. and Mrs. Boynton, and this, contrary to popular opinion, is Mrs. Davis.
How do you do? Hello, Mrs. Davis.
Good afternoon, Mrs. D. Nice little place you've got here.
I just invited the folks to spend the weekend with us, Mrs. Davis. If you don't mind my doubling up with you, I figured they could have my room.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Oh, dear, the upholsterer. You folks must be tired after your trip. Why don't you go to bed?
Bed? It's only 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, Mrs. Davis was only kidding, Mrs. Boynton. She's got quite a sense of humor, too.
Just remember one thing, Mrs. Davis. You can't kid a kidder, kiddo.
Doesn't he get off some cracks, Mrs. Davis?
Yes, he's a Jim dandy. Now, if you folks will just follow me, I'll show you to your room. Or rather, Miss Brooks's room.
Well, I could do with a bit of freshening up at that.
Oh, nonsense, Mother. You're as fresh as the day I got you.
Now, cut it out, Dad.
Yes, cut it out, Dad. Oh, what am I...
Please, Harvey, stop. I don't know where he gets some of his ideas. He's terribly original, don't you think, Miss Brooks?
Oh, a second Oscar Hammerstein, Mrs. Boynton. Or to put it another way, the corn is as high as the elephant's eye.
Well, Miss Brooks certainly has a comfortable room, Harvey.
Yes, indeed. That shower and a little catnap's just what the doctor ordered.
Tell me, Harvey, what do you think of Miss Brooks?
Well, it's hard to tell in that outfit she had on, but once she combs her hair and climbs out of that gunny sack, I'll bet she's a looker.
Yes, but what is she looking for?
Oh, now, Mother, you think that every girl who meets him immediately sets her cap for Philip. Hey, what's this package on the dresser here? It says, for Mother. Huh, must be for you.
Oh, wasn't that thoughtful of Miss Brooks? She got a Mother's Day gift for me when she heard I was coming. I'm going to open it right now.
Oh, but Mother's Day isn't until Sunday.
Well, you know I'd never have the patience to wait. Let's see. Why, what's this? A black sheer negligee.
Well, happy Mother's Day.
Well, this can't be for me.
Hey, look, this card fell out when you opened the package. It says for baby from her goodie.
Well, so it belongs to Miss Brooks. Harvey, you don't think that Philip would...
Ooh, certainly not. He wouldn't have nerve enough to ask for that in the store.
Well, I'm going to find out just where this came from. Oh, Miss Brooks.
Yes, Mrs. Boynton?
Would you come here a moment, please?
Certainly, Mrs. Boynton. What can I do for you?
Well, I opened a package by mistake and found this inside of it.
A black sheer negligee.
There was a card with it that said for baby from Goody.
Goody? Oh, that must be short for Osgood. Why, of course, that was Mr. Conklin's gift.
Mr. Conklin, the principal of Madison High?
Yes, isn't he a devil? He asked me to keep it for him so his wife wouldn't discover it before Mother's Day.
Oh, it's for his wife.
Oh, yes, who did you think it was for? Don't answer that. I can tell from the position of your eyebrows.
My eyebrows?
Yes, Mrs. Boynton. You'd better drop them a notch. You're pushing back your hairnet.
Oh, it certainly was nice of you to invite us all to dinner, Mrs. Davis.
Yes, indeed. It's delicious, too.
Thank you, both of you. But Miss Brooks is the one who deserves the credit. She prepared it all.
Oh, come now, Mrs. Davis. You opened every bit as much as I did.
Beef stew, isn't it?
There's beef represented in it, yes.
Eat it slowly, Philip.
Yes, Mother.
They say your stomach has no teeth, but maybe it's just as well. If it got too hungry, it could chew off your suspender button.
He always gets me when I've got a mouthful.
Now, Philip, he's such a baby.
Yes. He's nothing but a great, big, overgrown kid.
Now, that's funny. That's the same phrase that Philip used in describing you in one of his letters.
Well, she is, Mother. You ought to see her around the school. Why, the students just treat her like one of themselves.
Oh, yes, indeed. We kids have some great old times together.
Oh, I'm glad. I like Philip to have lots of useful friends. The younger, the better.
Well, they don't come much younger or better than Miss Brooks, Mother.
Well, thank you, Mr. Boynton.
Call me Philip tonight.
I'll answer it, Connie. Excuse me, folks.
I wonder who that could be.
Well, come in here. Hi, Mrs. Davis. We're a committee.
Who is it, Mrs. Davis?
Walter and Harry and Connie. I'll bring them in.
Oh, we didn't mean to disturb you, Miss Brooks.
Oh, that's all right, Walter. I was just telling the folks how informal we are at Madison. Mr. and Mrs. Boynton, may I present Walter Denton and Harriet Conklin?
How are you? And now, Miss Brooks, we would like to present something to you that expresses the devotion and reverence felt toward you by the entire student body.
What is it, Walter?
It's a shawl. A shawl and a handsome pair of knitting needles to go with the rocking chair to which you're so attached.
Rocking chair, but...
Oh, I'm not finished, Mrs. Boynton. Miss Brooks, you have been chosen our mother away from mother.
Oh, no.
I'll go to the piano, Walter, and you sing the song we've written.
Okay, Harriet. Wait till you hear this, folks.
All set, Walter.
The B stands for the books she helps us study. The R is for she's righteous, also pure. The O is for the fact that she's our buddy. The second O is likewise, I am sure. The K is for okay. She rates a bow. The S is for her sadly wrinkled brow. She's motherly, just like Elsie the cow. Miss Brooks, we love you dearly.
Miss Brooks, that's me. I'll always be Miss Brooks.
As our Miss Brooks returns in just a moment, but first...
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl.
Tonight, show him how much lovelier your hair can look after a Luster Cream shampoo. Only Luster Cream brings you Kay Daumit's magic formula blend of secret ingredients plus gentle lanolin. Gives loveliness lather even in hardest water. Glamorizes your hair as you wash it. Luster Cream. Not a soap, not a liquid, but a dainty cream shampoo. Leaves hair fragrantly clean, free of loose dandruff, glistening with sheen. Soft, manageable. Gives new beauty to all hairdos or permanents. 4-ounce jar, $1. Smaller sizes, either tubes or jars. Tonight, try Luster Cream Shampoo and be a
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl. You owe your crowning glory to a luster cream shampoo.
And now, once again, here is our Miss Brooks.
Well, several days later, Friday night came to an end. As I escorted Mr. Boynton to the front door, he was in a strangely mellow mood.
You know, Miss Brooks, I'm a man of many dreams, but more often than not, I find I'm shooting too high.
Shooting too high, Mr. Boynton?
Well, yes. In trying to find the right girl, for instance, it seems that subconsciously I'm always looking for a girl who's just like my mother. Attractive, yet sweet and unselfish.
Well, don't give up the search, Mr. Boynton. Someday you're liable to find such a girl right under your nose. And I think that's a very nice location.
What I mean is, when you gave up your room for Mother, I suddenly realized that you're not only attractive, but also sweet and unselfish. So, Miss Brooks, instead of just shaking hands like we usually do...
Yes, Mr. Boynton?
I'd like to say goodnight to you the way I do to my mother. With a kiss.
A kiss, Mr. Boynton?
Yes, on the forehead.
There you go, shooting too high again.
Next week, tune into another Our Miss Brooks show brought to you by Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair.
Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, is produced by Larry Burns, written and directed by Al Lewis, with music by Wilbur Hatch. Mr. Boynton is played by Jeff Chandler, Mr. Conklin by Gail Gordon. Others in tonight's cast were Jane Morgan, Dick Crenna, Gloria McMillan, Frank Nelson, and Myra Marsh.
Men, do you shave with a lather or brushless shave cream? Palmolive shaving cream comes both ways. And whichever way you prefer to shave, you'll find that using Palmolive brushless or Palmolive lather shaving cream can bring you more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Here's the proof. 2,548 men tried the new Palmolive way to shave described on the tube. And no matter how they had shaved before, 3 out of every 4 got more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Get Palmolive brushless or Palmolive lather shaving cream today.
For mystery liberally sprinkled with laughs, listen to Mr. and Mrs. North, the exciting, fun-packed adventures of an amateur detective and his beautiful wife. Tune in Tuesday evenings over most of these same stations. And be with us again next week at the same time for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks. Bob Lamont speaking. Stay tuned now for Life with Luigi, which follows immediately over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair bring you Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden. To many people, Friday the 13th brings a feeling of impending misfortune. But our Miss Brooks, who teaches English at Madison High School, doesn't believe in such superstition.
No, indeed. I don't need any special day to be unlucky. In fact, ladders shy away when I come near them, and every mirror in the house has 7 years bad luck, because I'm always broke. Last Friday was no exception. Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and felt that everything was going to go wrong that day, and then realized that you'd already made your first mistake by opening your eyes? Well, that's how I felt on Friday when Mrs. Davis entered my room.
Up you go, Connie. Up, up, up. Rise and shine.
I'm up, Mrs. Davis.
Up we go, out of the sack and hit the deck.
I'm hitting.
When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, it's going to be a great day.
Well, I'll try it. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be nothing, and I know it.
Why, Connie, I'm surprised at you. You're not nervous about it being Friday the 13th, are you?
Oh, certainly not, Mrs. Davis.
Well, I am, and so is Minerva.
The cat?
Yes, especially after what happened to her this morning.
What was that?
A black dog crossed her path. Now, cheer up, Connie. You'll feel better when you've got a nice breakfast under your belt.
Breakfast. Yes, that should help.
Then you'll go to school and you'll see your pupils and your friends on the faculty.
Yes, that'll be nice.
And your principal, Mr. Conklin.
There goes breakfast. Mrs. Davis, I think you have just psychoanalyzed me. The reason I never want to get up in the morning is that I'm afraid to face Mr. Conklin.
You may not believe this, Connie, but he's probably just as afraid to face you. It's like my brother Victor's experience. You remember me talking about Victor, don't you? He's the absent-minded one.
Yes, I remember him, Mrs. Davis.
Of course, he's not as absent-minded as my sister Angela. She's really a case.
Yes, I know. But about your brother.
My brother?
Victor.
Victor? What about Victor?
You started to tell me about his experience.
Oh, yes. He's had a lot of experience. Well, I'll fix some breakfast now.
Please, Mrs. Davis, drop the other shoe. You know, your brother Victor had an experience which had something to do with my being afraid to face Mr. Conklin.
Oh, that's right. Well, Victor was terribly afraid that a certain dog in his neighborhood would bite him if he ever got too close to him. But the psychiatrist who took care of Victor explained that the dog was probably afraid that Victor was going to kick him.
And?
After a couple of months with a psychiatrist, my brother went right into that dog's yard, and they stayed there together for over an hour.
Really? What did they do?
They just stood around biting and kicking each other. Fortunately, a policeman came by and stopped it.
Yes, that was fortunate. Your brother probably couldn't have taken much more of that kicking. But, Mrs. Davis, I'm afraid my trouble with Mr. Conklin isn't merely psychological. Whenever we get together, little accidents keep occurring.
Accidents?
Yes. Ink spills on his shoes, flower pots fall on him. And yesterday, while he was bawling me out for transferring a tiny little flower pot from my windowsill to his head, he broke his glasses.
Well, maybe you better just stay out of his way for a while, dear. Now, before you do anything else, you've got to get a snapshot ready.
A snapshot?
Yes. Walter Denton called and said they're getting the yearbook ready, and he needs snaps of the faculty.
Oh.
Now, I've brought in your album, and we'll pick out a nice picture together.
Fine.
Now, let's see. Where's a nice one of you, Connie?
You want to sit on the edge of the bed?
Oh, yes. I'll just sit on the edge of the bed, if I may. Oh, now let's see. Well, here's a nice one of you, Connie. Oh, Connie, how did you get down there on the floor?
I just came down with the mattress. Mrs. Davis, this is the second time this bed has collapsed, and you've got to do something about it.
I will, Connie. I'll see that you get lighter pillow slips. Now, you better get up and get dressed, and we can look over the album at breakfast.
All right, Mrs. Davis.
Watch those springs, Connie. They still have plenty of life in them. Connie, where are you now?
You were right about those springs, Mrs. Davis. I'm in the shower.
Now we'll just push the breakfast dishes to one side. There. and look through your album for a nice picture for the yearbook.
I haven't gone through this album in a long time.
Oh, look at this one of you, Connie. I love your hair that way, curling all over your head. Makes you look so youthful.
That's what Mother thought. She didn't cut it till I was 9 weeks old.
You look terribly cute, Connie, stretched out on that rug. What is it? Bearskin?
We certainly are. I don't think that would be the ideal picture for the yearbook, Mrs. Davis. Too dressy.
Oh, here's one taken at the beach. My, what a stunning bathing suit.
That's my French model bathing suit. It was taken at Lakeview Beach last summer.
And those sandals are exquisite. Such a pretty design. That's all handwork in the front, isn't it?
Sort of. Those are Blue Jay corn plasters. Now I'd better get ready. Walter Denton and Stretch Snodgrass should be picking me up any minute.
Oh, they're such nice boys. But you know, Connie, I can't help but feel sorry for Stretch. He's a wonderful athlete, I know, but honestly, for a 16-year-old boy, he has the mind of an 8-year-old simpleton.
Oh, that isn't fair, Mrs. Davis. Stretch has every bit as much mentality as a 16-year-old simpleton.
Well, somewhere along the line, that boy's mental development has been arrested.
Arrested? It's been sentenced and shot. Now, if you'll put away that album...
Oh, just a minute, Connie. Has Mr. Boynton ever seen you in it?
In the album?
No, in the French bathing suit you're wearing in the snapshot.
Why, no. I don't believe the bashful biologist has seen me in that.
Well, he should. That would take his eyes off his frogs for a minute. Now, let's take this picture out of the album so you can give it to the boys when they get here.
Oh, you're joking, Mrs. Davis. If Mr. Conklin saw a picture like that in the yearbook, steam would shoot through the top of his head.
Oh, I don't mean the whole picture, Connie. I've got the scissors here to cut off your head. That's all they'll need for the book. There we are. Here's your head, Connie.
Just in time, Mrs. Davis. Now I can finish my coffee. That was very nice. Oh, would you mind answering that, Mrs. Davis? I'll go get my hat and bag and put the finishing touches on my face.
Very well, Connie.
Hiya, Mrs. Davis.
Hi, Mrs. Davis.
Hello, Stretch. Walter, come in. Miss Brooks will be with you in a minute. She's just putting her face on.
Oh, we're in no hurry. Say, what's that picture you got in your hand?
This is Miss Brooks.
Let's see. Gosh, now I know what you meant when you said she's putting on her face.
Now, where's her head, Mrs. Davis?
Her head? Oh, she's probably got that in her purse.
Oh. Her purse? How can she get along with no head?
Coming from you, Stretch, a question like that could be very embarrassing. Apparently, this picture's been torn, Mrs. Davis.
Naturally. You said you just needed a snapshot of Miss Brooks' head for the yearbook, Walter, so we snipped that part off for you.
Oh, I get it. But, Mrs. Davis, could we have this lower part of the snapshot, too?
Well, I don't see why not, Walter. When you get through with the yearbook, you can paste both parts together again.
Gosh, if I may say so, Miss Brooks' figure sure looks beautiful in a bathing suit.
Especially in that one, Walter. That's a French bathing suit.
Yeah. How do you like it, Stretch?
Well, I don't know. I don't understand French so good.
Well, neither do I, but in this case, all you gotta do is read between the lines.
Yeah. Want me to carry the snapshot for you, Walter?
Oh, no, thanks, Stretch. It's not heavy.
Well, I see I have two chauffeurs today. Hello, boys.
Hi, Miss Brooks.
Oh, Stretch picked me up today on account of I had a little trouble with my clutch.
What kind of trouble, Walter?
I lost it.
You lost your clutch?
Oh, yes, ma'am, but I'll find it all right. It can't be much more than a block away from where the emergency brake fell off.
And that's probably just a stone's throw from the motor. Oh, before I forget, here's the snapshot for the yearbook.
Snapshot of who? Oh, this is your face. Oh, thanks, Miss Brooks.
Well, we better be going if we're going.
Yes, it's getting late. Now, remember what I told you, Connie. Be sure and invite Mr. Boynton to take you swimming soon so we can see you in a bathing suit.
Please, Mrs. Davis, if Mr. Boynton wants to take me swimming, he'll take me swimming. I'm certainly not going to do anything about suggesting it to him until lunchtime.
But we better step on it. We got to pick up Mr. Conklin on the way to school.
Mr. Conklin?
Yeah. Harriet called me and told me that her mother had to take their car downtown early this morning, and she was counting on me to pick them up.
But if I'd known that, I would have gone to school on my pogo stick.
So would I have. But we can't let Walter down now, Miss Brooks. Besides, Mr. Conklin isn't so bad. For all we know, he's just as nervous about us as we are about him.
Stretch, you're not related to Mrs. Davis's brother Victor, are you? No, I guess you just take from the same psychiatrist.
Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, will continue in just a moment. But first, here is Vern Smith. Here's wonderful news, ladies. Wonderful, wonderful news. Now there's something thrillingly new in Palmolive Soap's famous Beauty Lather. Yes, something thrillingly new. Palmolive's famous Beauty Lather now brings you new fragrance, new charm, new allure.
Millions of women will prefer Beauty Lather Palmolive over all other leading toilet soaps the minute they try it. For Palmolive Soap's famous Beauty Lather now has a new, clean, flower-fresh fragrance for new allure, new charm.
So, ladies, forget all other beauty care and use Palmolive Soap the way doctors advised for a lovelier complexion. Just stop improper cleansing and instead wash your face with Palmolive Soap 3 times a day, massaging Palmolive's wonderful Beauty Lather onto your skin for 60 seconds each time to get its full beautifying effect. Then rinse. That's all. All types of skin, young, older, oily, respond to it quickly. Don't wait another day to try Palmolive's Beauty Lather. You'll be thrilled by its new fragrance, new charm, new allure. Thrilled again by the fresher, brighter complexion doctors prove may soon be yours.
For new loveliness all over, use big, bath-size Palmolive in tub or shower.
As our Miss Brooks and the boys are on their way to pick up Mr. Conklin, let's look in on Madison's beloved principal as he and his daughter Harriet are finishing breakfast.
Well, Daddy, how did you like your breakfast?
It was very adequate, Harriet. Now, if you'll hand me my hat, please.
Here you are, Daddy.
Thank you. It's a brand new one. How do you like it, my dear?
Well, it isn't very colorful, is it, Daddy?
Very few black Homburgs are. This suit is also new. It's the latest thing, black shark skin. You like it?
It's real chic, Daddy.
Of course, this tie may be a trifle loud with it. It's midnight blue. Do you think it's too loud, Harriet?
I can't hear a thing, Daddy. I mean, it looks fine.
This is the outfit I had my picture taken in, the one that's pinned on the bulletin board. Inasmuch as you are the yearbook's editor, I wanted you to have a good photo.
Thanks, Daddy. Walter will appreciate it, too.
Denton? What has he got to do with this?
Well, he's associate editor of the yearbook, and he's giving us a lift today.
He doesn't give me a lift. In fact, if I may borrow an expression from the undergraduate body, he brings me down. What you see in that booby is beyond me.
He isn't a booby. Walter's the manager of the baseball team and editor of the Madison Monitor, and, well, he's just an all-around...
He's just an all-around...
Daddy!
All right. I won't say mine if you don't say yours.
I think it's very nice of Walter and Stretch to pick us up. After all, they had to get up earlier in the morning to stop for us after picking up Miss Brooks.
Miss Brooks? Will she be along?
Of course. Walter always takes her to school. What have you got against Miss Brooks?
Nothing at all, Harriet. At least nothing that some new shoes, new glasses, and a head free of a flower pot won't straighten out. I don't know what it is about that woman, but when she's in the vicinity, disaster rings in my bones. And today is Friday the 13th.
Oh, please, Daddy, you're exaggerating. Miss Brooks is probably just as nervous about facing you as you are about facing her.
I doubt it. I wish we could get to school some other way. If only it wasn't so late. Oh, well, they lifted the Berlin blockade. Maybe there's hope for me.
Well, here's Mr. Conklin's house.
Is he still sore at you, Walter?
Yeah, but I just can't seem to put my finger on the reason. Well, lately, Mr. Conklin looks upon me with the,
Would repugnance do it?
Is that bad?
Very bad.
Then that would do it. That's why I wrote the speech when I knew we were taking him to school.
Speech?
Yeah. By the time we get to Madison, my future father-in-law and I'll be buddies. Oh, before I honk the horn, I'd like you to hear the speech, Miss Brooks. It goes, Mr. Conklin, sir.
Excuse me, Walter, but Mr. Conklin, sir, and his daughter Harriet just came out on the porch.
They must have seen us pull up.
She's leading him down the steps. Something must have happened to his glasses. Oh, yes.
Hello, Miss Brooks. Hi, boys.
Hi, Harriet.
Conklin. Hi,
Hello.
Harriet.
How are you this morning, Mr. Conklin?
Fairly well, so far. Get in, Harriet.
Yes, Daddy. I'll sit in the front with the boys.
And you sit back here with me, Mr. Conklin. Here, I'll hold the door for you.
Thank you.
That's a lovely suit you have on. Is it new?
Yes, Miss Brooks. Brand new.
It's just your pocket, Mr. Conklin. I'll sew it up when we get to school. Go ahead, Stretch.
Mr. Conklin, sir.
Shut up, you boob.
Well, I fixed Mr. Conklin's suit and unruffled his feathers when we got to school. And by lunchtime, I was beginning to lose some of my feeling of foreboding, especially since Mr. Boynton had invited me to the cafeteria for lunch. Remembering Mrs. Davis's advice, I thought I'd try and get Mr. Boynton to ask me out swimming so I could show off my French bathing suit. I was extremely subtle about it. Did you enjoy your lunch, Mr. Boynton?
Oh, very much, Miss Brooks.
Me too. Let's go for a swim.
Swim? Isn't it a little early for that sort of thing?
Well, we could wait till after school. It'll be later then.
I mean, early in the year. It's still quite brisk out.
Oh, once you get in, the water's warm. Especially at Lakeview Beach. That's only an hour's drive from here.
No, I'm afraid I don't care much for beaches, Miss Brooks. They're bad for my sinus trouble.
Oh.
I like swimming in a pool, though.
Wonderful, Mr. Boynton. Let's go for a swim in your pool.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Miss Brooks. My pool's at the YMCA.
I guess it would alter their routine a bit if I were to walk in there. Oh, I know what we might do. Work on your lawn for a while.
I don't have any lawn, Miss Brooks. I live in a bachelor apartment. All I've got's a window box.
Perfect. That's just what we'll do.
What's just what we'll do?
We'll put on bathing suits and water your window box.
Why do we have to put on bathing suits to water a window box?
All right. You wear what you want, and I'll wear what I want.
No, I'm afraid I won't be free this afternoon, Miss Brooks. You see, I've been searching high and low for another frog like my pet McDougal. He's a Leptodactylus pentodactylus, you know.
That's obvious.
I can't seem to find one anywhere. None of the laboratory supply houses handle them, and, well, I've got to get one for an experiment.
If I bump into one, I'll give you a buzz. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Boynton, I'm going over to the dessert counter. It's getting pretty crowded in here.
Well, is there something I can get for you, Miss Brooks?
No, I rather enjoy the exercise. I can still get a good post position right on the rail. See you in a few minutes. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. It was all my fault.
Yes, it was, Miss Brooks.
Mr. Conklin, I didn't recognize you. You've got new glasses on.
I wish you had them on.
Sit down, Mr. Conklin. I'll replace everything you had on your tray. Now, what can I get you?
Well, suppose we start off with some nice split pea soup.
Split pea soup, yes, sir. About how much?
About as much as I now have in my vest pockets. And Miss Brooks, after you've served me and before you go back to your classroom, stop at the bulletin board, will you?
The bulletin board?
Yes. There's a picture of me on it, and I'd like you to see just how this suit looked before I met you.
There, that'll teach him to call me a boob.
It sure looks funny, Walter. Miss Brooks in a bathing suit with Mr. Conklin's head nailed on the shoulder. But this won't get Miss Brooks in trouble, will it, Walter?
How can it get her in trouble? These could be anybody's legs.
Anybody but Mr. Conklin's, that is.
Let's get out of here, Stretch. Somebody's coming.
Okay, but I'd sure like to see Mr. Conklin's face when he spots his picture.
Well, here's the bulletin board, Mr. Boynton. Mr. Boynton, do you see what I see?
Yes, I think so, Miss Brooks. Is this the suit Mr. Conklin wanted you to see him in?
That happens to be me, Mr. Boynton. It was taken at Lakeview Beach.
You? Well, that must be a pretty old snapshot. Frankly, I like you better without the mustache.
Thank you. I'm a lot less bald now, too. Those darn kids must have put my picture over Mr. Conklin's for a rib. But if he finds out this is my picture, he'll take my head off permanently.
Maybe we will drive to Lakeview Beach this afternoon. First, I better get this picture down, Miss Brooks. They didn't use thumbtacks. These are real nails, and they're hammered way in.
Oh, I'd better find a hammer to pick them out with. Come on, Mr. Boynton. The keys to the supply room are in Mr. Conklin's office.
Here's his door, Miss Brooks. I'd better knock.
Oh, don't bother. Mr. Conklin must still be at lunch. You wait here, Mr. Boynton. I'll go in and get the keys.
How do you do?
I was just coming in, Mr. Conklin.
I was just going out, Miss Brooks.
I thought you were still in the cafeteria.
I wish I were. Just for a moment, gaze upon me.
Yes, sir.
It will be evident even to you that by banging the door in my face, you have broken my glasses. The regrettable fact remains, however, that even without my glasses, I can still see you.
I just wanted to get a hammer, Mr. Conklin.
A hammer? You've done a splendid job without a hammer. Miss Brooks, call me a foolish dreamer if you will, but somehow I had hoped that today's pocket-ripping and soup-spilling incidents would appease your voracious appetite for mayhem. But no, for the second time in a few days, you have shattered my glasses.
Please, Mr. Conklin, I can't stand this war of nerves. If you hold me responsible for those accidents, why are you so restrained? You've got high blood pressure. Use it. I mean, give me a good, loud dressing down and get it out of your system.
Miss Brooks, such crude behavior would be unbecoming to the principal of a high school. To lose control in the presence of others is to betray ill breeding. Now then, would you be good enough to excuse me for a moment while I walk over to the closet?
Of course, Mr. Conklin.
Thank you, my dear. I feel much better now. And here, I found a hammer in the closet. You may have it, Miss Brooks.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Conklin. I'll just take this. I'm sorry I dropped the hammer on your foot, Mr. Conklin.
That's all right. I have another foot.
Oh, Miss Brooks, could I see you for a minute?
Why, Stretch? School's been out for 10 seconds. Why are you loitering in the hall?
Oh, I've been looking for you, Miss Brooks. I even asked Mr. Conklin if he knew where you were. But a funny thing, the minute I mentioned your name, he ran into the closet.
Yes, I know.
Why did he do that, Miss Brooks?
Quiet, Stretch. That's why. Now, what did you want to see me about, Stretch?
Well, Harriet Conklin wanted a full-figure picture of you for the yearbook, so I pasted your head to the lower part of the picture we took off the bulletin board.
I've never had a full-figure picture in the yearbook. I guess Friday the 13th isn't so unlucky after all, unless you happen to be Mr. Conklin.
Oh, there you are, Miss Brooks. Isn't it terrible?
Isn't what terrible, Walter?
Harriet Conklin just got the proofs back for the yearbook. Look at the snapshot section. Look here where it says, "This is our Miss Brooks."
Oh, let's see. Oh, no. Stretch, you pasted the wrong parts together. This is a picture of my face attached to a blubbery body wearing a black sharkskin suit.
Gee, maybe there is something to Friday the 13th.
Oh, it's an awful break, Miss Brooks. Every teacher and student at Madison will see this. You'll be the laughing stock of the whole school.
Gosh, I wouldn't blame you if you bursted out crying.
Not me, boys. To lose control in the presence of others is to betray ill breeding. Will you excuse me a minute?
And now, Miss Brooks?
I just want to borrow your closet, Mr. Conklin.
just a moment, but first...
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl.
Tonight, show him how much lovelier your hair can look after a Luster Cream shampoo. Only Luster Cream brings you Kay Dumit's magic formula blend of secret ingredients plus gentle lanolin. Gives loveliness lather even in hardest water. Glamorizes your hair as you wash it. Luster Cream. Not a soap, not a liquid, but a dainty cream shampoo. Leaves hair fragrantly clean. Free of loose dandruff. Glistening with sheen. Soft. Manageable. Gives new beauty to all hairdos or permanents. 4-ounce jar, $1. Smaller sizes, either tubes or jars. Tonight, try Luster Cream Shampoo and be a
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl. You owe your crowning glory to a luster cream shampoo.
And now, once again, here is our Miss Brooks.
Well, it looked as if the day might end a little better than it began when Mr. Boynton took my arm as we were leaving the school and said...
Let's hurry, Miss Brooks. I'd like to get to Lakeview Beach while the sun's still out.
Oh, fine, Mr. Boynton, but let's stop at the house and pick up my French bathing suit.
Oh, you won't need a bathing suit, Miss Brooks.
And why are we going to Lakeview Beach?
Because of that picture of you on the bulletin board. We've got to stop at the same spot where that picture was taken.
But why?
Well, I noticed in the snapshot there was a Leptodactylus pentodactylus frog right near your left foot.
Well, if you don't mind, Mr. Boynton, I'd still like to pick up my bathing suit.
For what?
If it fits the frog, you two can go steady.
Next week, tune into another Our Miss Brooks show brought to you by Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair. Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, is produced by Larry Burns, written and directed by Al Lewis, with music by Wilbur Hatch.
Here's good shaving news. 3 men out of every 4 can get more comfortable, actually smoother shaves with Palmolive Brushless Shaving Cream. This is not just a claim. Here's the proof. 1,297 men tried the Palmolive brushless way to shave described on the tube. And no matter how they shaved before, 3 men out of every 4 got more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Try Palmolive brushless yourself. See if you don't get more comfortable, actually smoother shaves the proved Palmolive brushless way.
For mystery liberally sprinkled with laughs, listen to Mr. and Mrs. North, the exciting, fun-packed adventures of an amateur detective and his beautiful wife. Tune in Tuesday evening over most of these same stations. And be with us next week at the same time for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks. Bob Lamont speaking. Stay tuned now for Life with Luigi, which follows over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Palmolive Soap, Your Beauty Hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair bring you Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden. The daily problems of most teachers are not restricted to the ones they face at school. Our Miss Brooks, who teaches English at Madison High School, is no exception to this rule.
No, indeed. Many of my problems don't begin until I leave school, or before I start to school. This in spite of the fact that my home life consists of just A, my landlady, Mrs. Davis, and B, our cat, Minerva. Unfortunately, A is extremely absent-minded, and B is allergic to cat hair. Last Friday morning, the 3 of us were having breakfast together.
Careful, dear. Don't drink so fast or you'll get milk all over you.
Thanks for reminding me, Mrs. Davis. May I have that napkin, please?
Oh, here you are, Connie. You look pretty silly with your whiskers all white.
Well, who wouldn't? Oh, you're talking to Minerva.
Yes. All finished, Minerva. Meow. There's a good girl. Now go on into the kitchen and wait for me.
While you're out there, do the dishes. All right, I'll do the dishes.
Oh, Oh, don't bother, Connie. You better get ready to go to school. Walter Denton should be picking you up any minute. Of course, you could dust the living room for me if you've got a minute. Those andirons I bought yesterday are pretty dusty.
Andirons? But, Mrs. Davis, we haven't got a fireplace.
That's what I told the salesman, Connie. But he'd carried them all the way up to our door by then.
From where?
From his car. He said it was his first time in this neighborhood.
A door-to-door andiron salesman. Well, that's a new wrinkle.
Yes, he was, Connie. And rather gray, too. That's why I just had to buy them. You'll find the set over by the piano. There's a brush and a sifter came with them.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's burn the piano. I'm sorry, Mrs. Davis. What you buy is your own business, but I don't like to see people take advantage of you all the time.
Oh, but, Connie, nobody takes advantage of me.
Certainly they do. You're always doing favors for somebody, and most of the time they're practically strangers. Like that night you consented to sit for that couple down the street. You sat all right till 5 a.m.
But they couldn't find anybody else to stay with their children.
A fine litter it was, too. 2 sets of twins, 8 months old and 2 years old.
Oh, it wasn't so bad. They had a lovely phonograph, and I listened to music all evening long. It had a record changer and everything.
You probably set a few changing records yourself that night. Mrs. Davis, you've just got to learn how to say no to people.
Oh, I guess I'm just an easy mark. Well, I'll get on with these dishes.
Oh, that's probably Walter now. Coming! Yes?
Miss Brooks, isn't it? I'm a neighbor of yours, Mrs. Evans. George and I live about a mile from here.
Are you asking me or telling me? Come in, neighbor.
Oh, thank you.
Come into the living room. Sit down, Mrs. Evans.
Oh, you still don't know who I am, do you? Let's see. Belmont Laundry. Does that do anything to you?
Well, they tear my slips once in a while.
Oh, I knew that would do it. It is good to chat with you again, Miss Brooks.
Again? When did you chat with me last, Mrs. Evans?
Right after the holiday.
The Easter holiday?
No, dear. Last Thanksgiving. We were both at the Belmont Laundry to complain about the service. And on the way out, we had a conversation. I said, isn't this laundry getting terrible? And you agreed with me. Now, do you remember?
Of course. I just forgot some of the details.
I know you'll forgive me if I'm brief, Miss Brooks. I've been rather upset lately. It's George.
It is?
Yes, my husband, he isn't a bit well, and that's why we have to make this trip. The doctor seems to think that a week in the country will do him a world of good, so we're going upstate this afternoon. Molly has a farm up there, you know. It's a beautiful place.
If there's one thing Molly knows, it's how to pick a farm.
Oh, but she didn't pick it. Uncle Fred left it to Molly. But George is so attached to peanuts. And, well, Miss Brooks, for just this 1 week, will you take care of peanuts for us?
Well, it's all according. How many bags of them are there?
No, you don't understand. Peanuts is our dog, the cutest thing you ever saw, and he's no trouble at all. I've got him right outside in our station wagon. Come on out and take a look at him.
Oh, but Mrs. Evans, the dog...
We take him with us, but Molly's afraid of dogs. Come along, Miss Brooks. I took the liberty of parking in your driveway.
Yes, I see. Who's that at the wheel, your husband?
No, that's Peanuts.
Oh. Did he drive you down? I mean, what kind of a dog is that, Mrs. Evans?
He's a Dane, of course.
I should have known. He's built just like Lauritz Melchior.
Here, Peanuts. Come on, boy.
How can he get out? The windows are closed.
Well, he opens the door with his teeth. We taught him how when he was just a little puppy, and he's never forgotten it. He's got a wonderful memory.
He should have. His father was an elephant.
Where are you going, Miss Brooks?
I left a crossword puzzle up this tree.
Don't be afraid. He likes you. You see, he wants to make friends. He's talking to you.
Does he talk like that to all his friends?
Come on, Peanuts. There's a good boy. Give Miss Brooks your paw, Peanut.
No, thanks. I've got a couple. Look, Mrs. Evans, I don't think we can
let's
trust
go in the house now so I can give you a few last-minute instructions. Come on, Peanut. You might as well get used to your new home. You're going to be here for a week.
Oh, but Mrs. Evans, I can't accept the responsibility for a dog this size. Besides, this isn't my house. I just rent a room here. Mrs. Davis owns the place, and she couldn't possibly have a dog
the dishes, Connie, and... Oh, I didn't know you had company. Who are these folks, Connie?
These folks, Mrs. Davis, are Mrs. Evans and her dog, Peanuts.
How do you do?
So we meet again, Mrs. Davis.
Again?
We all take from the same laundry.
You know, I was just telling Miss Brooks here how little trouble Peanuts is around the house. He's really a lap dog, you know, but he doesn't require any special attention whatsoever. He'll eat some of whatever you eat, get up when you get up, and go to sleep when you go to sleep.
I hope he's got his own toothbrush. Look, Mrs. Evans, this cottage belongs to Mrs. Davis, and it's up to her.
Oh, don't think about me, Connie. If you want this lovely dog, please take him.
Good night, all.
Oh, thank you, Miss Brooks. And you won't be sorry. Peanuts is loads of fun. Well, I'd better be running along now.
Oh, but where do we get in touch with you if
won't
Peanuts
have to get in touch with us. We'll contact you as soon as we return from the farm. Goodbye, my dear.
Now you've done it, Mrs. Davis.
I've done it. Why, Connie, Mrs. Evans is your friend.
My friend? I only met her once in my life.
Well, it's done now, Connie. Might as well make the best of it. By the way, where is the dog?
Well, he's probably in the kitchen. The door is ajar.
Well, that's funny. I left it closed.
He opens it with his teeth. They taught him when he was a puppy. Come on.
There was a whole leg of lamb on the stove, Connie.
That's right, Mrs. Davis.
Peanuts, you didn't eat that whole leg of lamb.
Oh, Mrs. Davis, we can't afford to feed this dog. Not if we want to eat, too.
Oh, that's Walter Denton, Connie. Shall I answer him?
No, I'll let Walter in. Walter? Say, he hasn't got a dog of his own, has he?
Not that I know of, Connie.
A kid like that? I bet he'd love the idea of taking care of Peanuts for a week. His folks have a big backyard, too. It'd be just the thing. Coming, Walter! Now, whatever you do, Mrs. Davis, keep the dog out of sight until I've prepared him. Well, Walter Denton. Come in, Walter. Come in.
Oh, thanks, Miss Brooks. I'd have been here sooner, but I was dog-tired this morning.
That's a coincidence. Walter, who would you say is a fella's best friend next to his mother?
Stretch Snodgrass. He's mine, anyway. Why, Miss Brooks?
I mean in the animal kingdom, Walter. Who is man's best friend?
Well, out west, they say a horse is.
Right. And next to a horse?
A dog, I guess.
Right again, Walter. Now, what would you do if you could get an animal combining the best features of both?
I don't get it, Miss Brooks.
You will, Walter. For 1 week, I'm offering you absolutely free of charge the opportunity to look after, play with, and be a pal to a wonderful creature named Peanuts.
Peanuts? Oh, where is he?
Right in the kitchen. A friend of mine left him here, but, well, when I thought of how much bigger your backyard is, I just couldn't help it. I knew I'd have to make the sacrifice. Call him, Walter. Call Peanuts.
Well, if you say so, Miss Brooks. Peanuts! Here, Peanuts!
Walter, come down off that piano. You heard a fly.
I'm not worried about his reaction to flies, Miss Brooks. Are you sure he won't bite?
Positive. Come on now, just pet him. He likes you, Walter. Give him your paw, boy. Go on. Give him your paw. Not you, Walter.
Hey, he's all right. Oh, but I couldn't take him home even for a week, Miss Brooks. My folks have started a garden out in the back.
A garden?
Yeah, that's why I haven't got my own dog right now.
Oh, I wish I knew what to do with him. Frankly, Walter, I just can't afford to feed him for a week.
I've got an idea. How about leaving him at Snodgrass's pet shop? You know, Stretch's old man. He's got all kinds of animals down there, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Perfect, Walter. Then when Mrs. Evans comes back, she can pay his food bill. Come on, Peanut. Oh, just one thing, Walter. I'd better drive today. You can sit in back with Peanuts.
In back? But there isn't room back here for both of us, Miss Brooks.
Sure there is. He's a lap dog, Walter. You can sit in his lap.
Well, here's the pet shop, Miss Brooks. We can... Oh, golly, I forgot.
What?
It's closed. Stretch told me his pop was going away for the weekend.
Oh, that's just dandy. Now we'll have to take Peanuts to school.
To school? But, Miss Brooks, Mr. Conklin doesn't allow dogs at school. If he saw Peanuts, he'd blow his top.
Our beloved principal will just have to make an exception, Walter. Besides, this dog is completely outside of Mr. Conklin's jurisdiction.
Well, what do you mean, Miss Brooks?
He happens to be a Danish citizen.
Brooks, starring Eve Arden, will continue in just a moment. But first, here is Vern Smith.
Here's wonderful news, ladies. Wonderful, wonderful news. Now there's something thrillingly new in Palmolive Soap's famous Beauty Lather. Yes, something thrillingly new. Palmolive's famous Beauty Lather now brings you new fragrance, new charm, new allure.
Millions of women will prefer Beauty Lather Palmolive over all other leading toilet soaps the minute they try it. For Palmolive Soap's famous Beauty Lather now has a new, clean, flower-fresh fragrance for new allure, new charm.
So, ladies, forget all other beauty care and use Palmolive Soap the way doctors advised for a lovelier complexion. Just stop improper cleansing and instead wash your face with Palmolive Soap 3 times a day, massaging Palmolive's wonderful Beauty Lather onto your skin for 60 seconds each time to get its full beautifying effect. Then rinse. That's all. All types of skin, young, older, oily, respond to it quickly. Don't wait another day to try Palmolive's Beauty Lather. You'll be thrilled by its new fragrance, new charm, new allure. Thrilled again by the fresher, brighter complexion doctors prove may soon be yours.
For new loveliness all over, use big bath-size Palmolive in tub or shower.
In spite of my enforced bravado, I was pretty squeamish about getting Peanuts into school without Mr. Conklin finding out about it. Fortunately, we were early, and while Walter parked his car, I was able to hustle the dog into the supply room with a minimum of incident. Of course, a few students we did encounter in the halls will spend the remainder of their adolescence with hanging jaws and bulging eyes, but that was unavoidable. Stretch Snodgrass, Madison's star athlete, known to the faculty as the body beautiful and the head empty, was in charge of the supply room when Peanuts and I arrived.
Hi, Miss Brooks.
Quiet, quiet. This is Peanuts, Stretch.
Oh, I didn't notice him. Nice pooch.
Pooch? But you're not seeing him at his best, Stretch. He usually carries a barrel around his neck with a St. Bernard in it. Stretch, we've got to keep him out of sight. Mr. Conklin mustn't find out that he's in school.
Oh, he won't. Mr. Conklin's at the doctor's office. Harriet told me when she gave me the key to the supply room. Her father's getting tested for
Allergies?
Yeah. He won't be in for an hour yet. Harriet said she talked to him on the phone, and he's half shot.
Translation. He's only through with half the shots the doctor's giving him.
Yeah. But don't worry about Peanuts, Miss Brooks. I'll keep him right here in the supply room. Oh, look, Miss Brooks. He's scratching his own back. Isn't it cute? He smiles while he does it.
Don't you? I wonder what he's got back there.
Well, it's probably just a mild case of hives.
Well, it's certainly clever the way he takes the hives with one paw and beats them to death with the other.
He'll make a great watchdog if I have to leave this place for anything. Can you imagine what a gag it'd be if somebody just wandered in to snitch a pencil or something?
Yeah, a great gag. They'd probably get hysterical permanently.
I've sent for you, Miss Brooks, because I feel that you, of all the personnel at Madison, can keep a cool and level head in time of crisis.
Well, thank you, Mr. Conklin, but
I'm
what
trying to be calm myself, Miss Brooks. And I shall make every effort to acquaint you with the facts in as brief and concise a manner as is possible.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I returned from the doctor's office about an hour ago, some allergy shots. I was jotting down some possible prizes for the community chest raffle and found myself in need of another notebook.
Yes, Mr. Conklin?
Pending your opinion, Miss Brooks, I have so far failed to notify the police or fire departments. It is my belief that if we can successfully avoid any and all panic, we can ourselves remove the student body and faculty to a place of safety from this danger.
What danger?
Miss Brooks, there's a leopard in the supply room.
Oh, is that all? I mean, that's impossible, Mr. Conklin.
Impossible? But I tell you, I saw it.
Mr. Conklin, you said yourself you've just had some shots. Isn't it possible that what you saw could have been an illusion?
Miss Brooks, I slammed the door on the creature as soon as I saw it, but not until I'd gotten a good look. When I think of those slavering jaws, what they could rend.
What they've already rent. That is, I'm sure the shots had
Come
something...
with me, Miss Brooks. I'll prove to you the shots had nothing to do with it. But for the life of me, I don't comprehend. Miss Brooks, what do you suppose that leopard is doing in the supply room?
Maybe he ran out of something.
Careful, Miss Brooks.
That puny door could never hold him if he becomes enraged. Let's tiptoe up to it and listen to the beast.
When I'm calling you.
The beast hasn't got a bad voice. Oh, Stretch, it's us. Mr. Conklin and I. Open up.
Okay. Hi.
Where is it?
Where's what, Mr. Conklin?
The beast. There was a big... It had... Oh. How long have you been in this room, Snodgrass?
Me? Oh, right along, Mr. Conklin. All morning.
You see, Mr. Conklin, it was those shots after all. Now, why don't you go back to your office and lie down for a while?
But I can't understand it. I saw him as clearly as I see you. Clearer. Maybe I'd better get back to my office at that. A lot to do today. I've still got to find a suitable prize for that raffle. Maybe I'll call my doctor. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll call the doctor. That's what I'm going to do it. The doctor.
Stretch, quick, Stretch. Get him out from under and let's go.
Get who out from under what, Miss Brooks?
Peanuts. You hid him, didn't you, when I told you that Mr. Conklin was with me?
Oh, no, Miss Brooks. Peanuts blue.
He blew?
Yeah. I didn't want to admit it in front of old man Mr. Conklin. But I left the supply room for about 10 minutes, and when I got back, the dog had taken a powder.
He could use some powder. But this is terrible, Stretch. We've got to find him before Mr. Conklin sees him again. You'd better go directly to the cafeteria and look for him.
Cafeteria? But it isn't lunch period yet, Miss Brooks.
For him, it's lunch period all day. Some of our younger students are still pretty tender, you know. I'll look in Mr. Boynton's biology laboratory. Maybe something in the lab attracted Peanuts. I know there's something that attracts me in there. Now, suppose you get going, Stretch.
Okay, Miss Brooks. I'll report back to you if I find him.
Yes, do that, Stretch. I'll just close up this supply...
Excuse me, Miss Brooks, but I just ran into Daddy in the hall. He's very overwrought.
Well, that's better than being underwrought. Your father's just a little nervous, Harriet. He's been to the doctor, you know.
Yes, I know. That's why he asked me to tell you that you've got to pick out a prize for the community chest raffle tickets we sold last week.
Me?
Yes. The drawing's this afternoon.
Get her on, Harriet. Right now, I've got to see a real man about a real dog. Excuse me, Mr. Boynton. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, not at all, Miss Brooks. I was just going to have a little snack. Brought some milk and pastry from home. It's Danish.
Danish? Well, don't bite it till you see if it's wearing a license. Oh, skip it, Mr. Boynton. Do you mind if I look around the lab?
No, Miss Brooks, but what are you looking for?
I'd rather skip that, too, Mr. Boynton. If I tell you, you'll only give me an incredulous look and say, why did you do a crazy thing like that?
No, I won't, honestly.
Well, I lost a dog. It's a Great Dane, Mr. Boynton. I brought him to school this morning.
You brought a Great Dane to school? Why did you do a crazy thing like that?
I knew it. But it's too late for explanations now, Mr. Boynton. I've got to find him.
Of course. Now, I'll do everything I can to help you, but let's approach this problem in a scientific manner. Take the habits and customs of the creature and go from there.
Fine, but do you know the habits of a Great Dane?
Oh, Miss Brooks, I'm a biologist, if I say so myself. I know the habits of animals from A to Z. Or perhaps I should say from aardvark to zebra. That's a little joke we scientists like to tell.
Well, tell it later on, will you? Right now, we've got to find Peanuts. That's his name.
Oh, well, the Great Dane, also called boarhound, has a keen sense of smell. He's an excellent dog for hunting.
I know. I've been hunting this one all morning.
Tell me, Miss Brooks, where was he when you last saw him?
In the supply room.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's consider for a moment the Dane's remarkable sense of hearing. It's 5 times greater than a man's, you know. Do you think he might have heard anything that made him run away?
Just the one about the aardvark and the zebra.
Please, Miss Brooks, I'm trying to help you. The Dane was originally developed to hunt boars, hence the name boarhound, and he was a cross between...
Oh, pardon me, Mr. Boynton, but you've just given me a very important lead. You say the Dane likes to hunt boars.
That's correct.
Then all I have to do is put myself in his place. Now, if I was hunting for a boar, where would I go?
Well, I'm sure I don't know.
I do. I'd go to the office of the biggest boar at Madison. Mr. Conklin, here I come.
Come in.
Hello, Mr. Conklin. Could I talk to you for a moment?
I suppose so, Miss Brooks. Sit down. This has been a trying day for me, a very trying day.
Yes, I know, Mr. Conklin.
They haven't been able to isolate my particular allergy, and the doctor says it may take some time. Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Allergy speaking. Conklin.
Hello, Mr. Conklin. This is Mrs. Davis. I wouldn't disturb you at school like this, but it's terribly important. I've got to speak to Miss Brooks.
Oh, she's right here, Mrs. Davis. It's for you.
Thank you. Hello, Mrs. Davis.
Hello, Connie. I've just some distressing news for you. Mrs. Davis called and said her husband's doctor discovered that he's allergic to dog hair.
Mrs. Evans? What?
Naturally, they can't keep peanuts any longer, so Mrs. Evans told me to tell you that he's yours.
Mine? Oh, but I can't... Where is Mrs. Evans? I'll call her back.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Connie. They've just left town for the summer.
Left town? But, well, I'll talk to you about it later on, Mrs. Davis. Thanks, if you'll forgive a lie, for calling.
Everything all right, Miss Brooks?
Huh? Oh, yes. Everything is dandy, Mr. Conklin.
Good, good. Now, about this prize for the community chest raffle, I've been racking my brain. Have you been able to think of anything? What did you say, Miss Brooks?
Me? I didn't say anything, Mr. Conklin. What did you say?
I said...
I thought that's what you said. Mr. Conklin, I think I've got the answer to both your problems.
What?
Well, first, your allergy. Mr. Conklin, do you hang your coat in the closet over there?
Yes, I do.
And did you wear a tan top coat to school today?
That's right.
How tall is it?
Tall?
Has it got soft brown buttons?
Yes, I think they're brown.
With long eyelashes?
Miss Brooks, what are you trying to...
Grip the arms of your chair tightly, Mr. Conklin. Peanut! Here, Peanut!
Take it away! Take it
This is Mr. Conklin. Meet Mr. Conklin, Peanuts. Mr. Conklin, shake hands with the first prize in the community chest raffle.
As our Miss Brooks returns in just a moment, but first...
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl.
Tonight, show him how much lovelier your hair can look after a Luster Cream shampoo. Only Luster Cream brings you Kay Daumit's magic formula blend of secret ingredients plus gentle lanolin. Gives loveliness lather even in hardest water. Glamorizes your hair as you wash it. Luster Cream. Not a soap, not a liquid, but a dainty cream shampoo. Leaves hair fragrantly clean, free of loose dandruff, glistening with sheen. Soft, manageable. Gives new beauty to all hairdos or permanents. 4-ounce jar, $1. Smaller sizes, either tubes or jars. Tonight, try Luster Cream shampoo and be a
Dream girl, beautiful luster cream girl. You owe your crowning glory to a luster cream shampoo.
And now, once again, here is our Miss Brooks.
Well, the drawing for the grand prize occurred in assembly that afternoon.
Attention, everyone. Quiet, please. Quiet. I'm happy to say that every member of the student body and faculty has contributed something to our community chest drive. And as we promised, there will be a prize for the holder of the winning number, which is 644.
Miss Brooks, let's see your stub.
My stuff? Oh, don't be silly, Walter. I never won a raffle in my life.
Well, you won this one.
Oh,
644.
No. Oh, no,
There's the
Walter.
winner right here, Mr. Conklin. It's Miss Brooks.
Oh,
Well, congratulations, Miss Brooks. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Just one thing, Mr. Conklin.
Tune into another
another Our Miss Brooks show brought to you by Palmolive Soap, your beauty hope, and Luster Cream Shampoo for soft, glamorous, caressable hair.
Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, is produced by Larry Burns, written and directed by Al Lewis, with music by Wilbur Hatch. Mr. Boynton is played by Jeff Chandler. Mr. Conklin by Gail Gordon. Others in tonight's cast were Jane Morgan, Dick Crenna, Gloria McMillan, Leonard Smith, Mary Jane Croft, and Pinto Colveg.
Men, do you shave with a lather or brushless shave cream? Palmolive shaving cream comes both ways. And whichever way you prefer to shave, you'll find that using either Palmolive brushless or Palmolive lather shaving cream can bring you more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Here's the proof. 2,548 men tried the new Palmolive way to shave described on the tube. And no matter how they had shaved before, 3 out of every 4 got more comfortable, actually smoother shaves. Get Palmolive brushless or Palmolive lather shaving cream today.
For mystery liberally sprinkled with laughs, listen to Mr. and Mrs. North, the exciting, fun-packed adventures of an amateur detective and his beautiful wife. Tune in Tuesday evening over most of these same stations. And be with us again next week at this same time for another comedy episode of Our Miss Brooks.
One good reason to be proud we're Americans is that we're always free to tell our government how we feel about its actions. But let's not forget that freedom is everybody's job. All of us must work to keep our individual rights and freedoms by voting in an informed way so that the best men and women are placed in office. We must serve willingly on juries and public committees and take an interest in the development of our community, state, and country. For by being better citizens, we can show the world that America is a strong, successful democracy.